Hello, this is Mr. Stansbury. I'm going to take you through the notes on complement of a set. Okay, at the end of this, you should be able to say, I can find the complement of various sets. Okay, so let's talk about sets here. So, the universal set, U. And now this is a little different than the union. Universal set, we try to put the little lines on top to show like capital U. That is the set of all elements that we are considering. So I think of universal set as like the only numbers that we know of at all. Okay, so with that, the complement of a set, so the complement of set A, which we call A prime, is a set of all elements of U, the universal set, that are not elements of A. So let's, for example, say we've got the universal set 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so again, universal set, these are the only numbers that we care about in the whole world. So we just ignore all other numbers. We don't care about those right now. Our whole universe is 0 through 6. Okay, if set A is 0, 2, 4, and 6, so that's 0, 2, 4, and 6. The complement of A is everything that's in the universal set that's not in set A. So then that would be 5, 3, and 1. So the complement would be those leftover pieces, 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so if we add A to A, or like A union A prime, that's going to always equal our universal set. Okay, let's take a look at some of these in some examples here. Okay, so example, let U, our universal set, be the even numbers from 0 to 10 inclusive. So those are the only numbers that we care about. Okay, A are the factors of 24, and then B are the multiples of 4. List all the elements of, and then we got all these different things here. So A is going to be all the elements of A. You know what I want to do? It doesn't ask us to do the universal set, so I'm going to do that here really quick. So the universal set, even numbers from 0 to 10 inclusive. So that's going to be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Inclusive means it includes it. So starting with 0, going to 10, including 0 and 10. So here's our universal set, right? And we signify that with the capital U with the lines on the top there. Okay, so these are the only numbers that we care about at all. Okay, so A are going to be the factors of 24, but they're only going to be the factors of 4 that fit into the universal set. Those are the only ones we care about. Okay, so A, factors of 24, let's see, we have 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times, 8, and 4 times 6. So the only ones we care about in here are the 0 through 10, the even ones that are the only ones we care about. So 2, 8, 4, and 6 are the only ones we care about. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. That is set A. Okay, set B is going to be, B are the multiples of 4, but again, only the multiples of 4 that fit in our universal set. So that's going to be, really, 4 times 0 is 0, so I'm going to go with that. 0, 4, and 8. Those are all the elements of set B. Okay, A prime is going to be everything that is not in A, but is in the universal set. So basically the stuff that got left out. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. We left out 0 and 10. So that's going to be A prime. Right? And the way to check that is the universal set covered by everything in A and in A prime? Yep. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So that's A prime. Okay. B prime. Same idea. Everything that's in the universal set that's not in B is going to be B prime. So B is 0, 4, and 8. So the leftovers are 2, 6, and 10. So 2, 6, and 10 make up B prime. Okay. A intersect B. Remember, intersection is what they have, what A and B have in common. So A has got 2, 4, 6, 8. B has got 0, 4, and 8, so it's got 4 and 8 in common. So that's A intersect B. A union B is going to be everything in A and everything in B. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. So 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 would be A union B. Okay? Now they're getting a little weird on us. Now we've got A prime and B prime. Good news is we have, well, that's A prime union B prime. So we already figured out A prime and B prime. So the union is these two combined, right? So we have 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 6, and 10 would be A prime union B prime. So as long as it's in A prime or in B prime, we're good, right? So 0, 2, 6, and 10, right? Yeah. And now we have A prime intersect B prime. So what do A prime and B prime have in common? 2, 6, and 10, 0, and 10. They both have the 10 in common. Okay? Now A prime, 0 and 10, union B, 0, 4, 8, and 0 and 10. So we have, again, unions, as long as they're in one of them, 0, 4, 8, that's an 8, and 10, right? Because that's 0 and 10, 0, 4, 8, and including 10. Now we have A prime intersect B. So everything that's in, it's got to be in both A prime and in B. So 0, 10, and 0, 4, 8. So the only thing that's in both of those is 0. Okay. Number of things in number of elements in A prime, 2. Number of elements in, A prime intersect B is this right here. There is 1 element in that as well. Okay, so that is complement of a set. Okay, if you have any further questions on this at all, please feel free to ask in class. Thanks.